Here on the trail is one of the ceanothuses on this mountain. This is Ceanothus oliganthus, beautiful blue flowers. The ceanothuses come in two colors. Some species are white and some species are blue. And this is like a blue violet in that group. Ceanothus is the genus name for what's called commonly California lilac. It's an unfortunate name because lilac, this is not. This is a ceanothus. But way back a number of years ago when the Easterners came out, it looked like the lilacs they were familiar with back east, so they called these plants lilacs. But it's pretty much a California plant. That's the center of its diversity. Have maybe 40 species in California, maybe a dozen in San Diego, and maybe half a dozen on this mountain. Ceanothus oliganthus, woolly lilac, the common name. The Ceanothus genus belongs to a larger group, the Rhamnaceae family, or the buckthorn family. Another name for these ceanothuses would be buckthorns. Kind of gives you an idea as to who browses on ceanothus. This is Ceanothus oliganthus. Let's walk over and see a cousin, Ceanothus tomentosus. This is the inflorescence of Ceanothus tomentosus. Very little difference between this ceanothus and Ceanothus oliganthus. So Ceanothus oliganthus and Ceanothus tomentosus are very similar looking shrubs here on Otay Mountain. The differences are subtle. The inflorescence of tomentosus is a little bit longer, and the leaves, the edges of the leaves on tomentosus are tiny glandular spiky structures, and they are lacking on oliganthus. But at first glance, those are hard to tell. Two members of the blue group here on the mountain. The fruit has three parts to it. It looks somewhat like a three-cornered hat. When the seeds dry out, they'll actually explode from the fruit and go quite a distance. In late summer, you can almost hear the chaparral with little explosive seeds popping all over. Interesting seed pod, interesting fruit here on Ceanothus. These are the little fruits of Ceanothus otaiensis, a very rare plant here on Otay Mountain, found only here and a few other places nearby. Ceanothus crassifolius, which is a fairly common ceanothus all over the southern California hillsides, this is a subspecies or a variety of that crassifolia that has very large leaves. This probably, or very possibly, has the smallest leaves of all the ceanothuses. Ceanothus otaiensis, the Otay Mountain ceanothus. It's showing us fruits now. We would have had to have been here maybe a month ago, maybe a little longer, to see it in bloom. At that point, it would have had white flowers. White flowers on this Otay Mountain ceanothus.